Hi everyone, Miss Thea here from the Fox Lake Library. Thank you for joining me for another messy art. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, I thought it would be fun to make these cute little feather painted turkeys, something you guys can maybe put around the house. The supplies that we will need is a white piece of construction paper. We will need a red piece of construction paper, a yellow piece of construction paper, and brown, glue, scissors, some craft feathers, and also some googly eyes, paper plates, and then some tempera paint. And if you do not have these supplies at home, we are putting together the messy art kits that you can pick up here at the library. Just give us a call and ask to set up a curbside pickup. So the first step is to go ahead and you're going to want to trace a turkey body onto your brown construction paper. Just about, I don't know, 6 inches or so, and then we're going to go ahead and cut that out. I'm going to use my scissors here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut along the lines that I traced earlier. So this is a good time to go ahead and practice using your scissors. So you want a head and then a body. So let's go ahead and cut all the way around. All right. And so there he is like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set my scraps aside. And I'm going to use my Elmer's glue, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto the back of the turkey's body, and then we're going to go ahead and put them into the middle of our paper like that. So go ahead and open your glue bottle, and you're going to put a little bit on the top like this, and then a little bit down here. Just need a little, not a lot. Go ahead and put your glue aside, and then just kind of put him right in the middle of the paper and just press down like that. Okay, so now we're going to want to go ahead and cut out some little turkey feet. And I have yellow ones here, again, that I already traced, so I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. They're kind of tricky because they are very little, but just be very careful with your scissors. So I have my first one here. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Go ahead and cut that all the way out. So now we have the 2 little turkey feet. We're going to also cut out a little beak here. I'm just going to use my yellow construction paper here. Little triangle. And then this little piece here, this red piece that we always see hanging down from the turkey, that's the snood. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out. And that can just be, you know, a straight little piece of red paper or a little wiggly line, just something little. We'll go ahead and glue there. So I'm going to put my scissors down, and then we're going to go ahead and use our glue again, and let's start with the little feet. Again, you just need a little bit, just on the back like that. And you can go ahead and put it at the bottom, press it on. Let's put our second one on, down here like that. Very nice. Put a little beak on. Just a little dot in the middle should do. Put that here. And a little bit of glue for our snood. Oops. Put right here on the side. Maybe took it underneath the beak a little bit there. And then for the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use these googly eyes. I'm just going to peel them off here. We want to go ahead and get our turkey face all done before we get painting, because then it might be a little hard to go back and try and work around the paint. So it's best to get your turkey all together first. So there he is like that. Perfect. So we have our turkey body, we have his 2 feet, his beak, his snoot, and his eyes. So the next part is we're gonna go ahead and we're going to paint on his feathers, but we're not gonna use a paintbrush. We're going to use craft feathers. Let me show you what I got here. So I have different ones, doesn't matter the colors, because what we're gonna end up doing is putting them in our paint, and we're going to drag them across our paper like this, kind of like a brush, to go ahead and make the different colors for our turkey's feathers. So I used 4 colors. I used yellow, I used brown, I used red, and I used orange. Now if you take a look at my paper here, my paper plate, I have the brown there, I have the yellow, and I have the red, but I'm missing orange. Can anyone tell me what colors that I would need to mix to go ahead and make orange? Anyone know? Good job. Yes, it's gonna be the red and the yellow, and if we mix those together a little bit, it will make orange, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So I do have a paintbrush here, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my red and I'll put it over here, and then a little bit of my yellow. And if you go ahead and mix that together, you're just gonna swoosh it around. It's going to go ahead and see how it's starting to turn orange like that? That way, we can just use those colors now to go ahead and paint our turkey. We'll use that orange. So perfect. I think we're gonna go ahead and we will start, maybe I'll add a little bit more here, just to make it a little bit more orange. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my brush aside, and now we're gonna use our feathers to go ahead and make those paintbrush marks there. So let me show you. So let's take our feather and let's start with brown. So you're gonna dip your feather into the brown paint like this. And this is the fun part, and can get a little bit messy. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're just gonna kind of drag them across your paper like this, towards the out, any way you like, to go ahead and make those feathers. See how they're starting to fan out a little bit like that? I'm gonna add a little bit more brown here. And that's okay if you can get some on your turkey's body. And then I'm gonna do some on this side. You really gotta hold on to your feathers so you don't drop them while you're painting. Take your time and just keep brushing the feathers along the side of the body of the turkey to go ahead and make his feathers. Let's see here. I'll do a little bit more of the brown up here. Okay, so then I'm gonna set this feather aside, and I'm going to take another one, and let's work with red. So you're going to go ahead and dip another clean feather into the red, and again you're going to drag it across. You'll kind of start to see the colors blend together. Very nice. I'm going to add a little bit more red. Keep dipping it in. Very nice. Try and get a little bit more red over here. Okay, very nice. He's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and set that feather aside and get a new one. And what should we do next? Should we do our orange or should we do our yellow? Yellow? Okay, let's do yellow. So we're going to go ahead and get some yellow on there. Maybe I'll kind of do it out on that corner here so you can see more of the yellow. And just keep brushing along so you get it just the way you like. I'm just going to do a little yellow. And as you can see too, my colors, my yellow and my red are already starting to mix a little bit already on here. All right, very nice. And I'm going to do my last color with a brand new feather, which is going to be, which one did we make? That's right, we did the orange. We used the red and the yellow and we made our own orange. So I'm gonna go ahead, I think I wanna try and use a lot of orange, so I'm gonna dip that in there and kind of push down a little bit more. As you can see, all of our colors are starting to come together here and make our turkey feathers. It is gonna get a little messy, so make sure you're okay with that. Maybe wear a t-shirt in case you get some paint on you. And then you can go ahead and you can go back and forth with your feathers if you want to add some more red or some more orange and fill it up as much as you like. So this is our feather painted turkey. Again, if you do not have the supplies at home, please give us a call at the library and we will set up a curbside pickup for a messy art kit. And we will also include little cups of the paint. We are going to be including those in the bag. So just give us a call and we'll set that up for you. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.